the phone started ringing. I just wanted to thank the two individuals. I guess they're my subscribers. I can't really go in on my phone and see, but when I get on my laptop, I'm going to actually look at it. But on my phone, I cannot. It will not let me leave any comments through my phone. But I just wanted to say thank you so much, and she's feeling a lot better. So thank you so much. But today, I'm just going to be kind of vlogging. I'm here because I was talking to one of my friends about the times in the world and how everything is happening. And, you know, as I told you before, I watch all those doomsday videos and get crazy. But, and she was mentioning to me that, you know, we had a conversation, which was leading to me to try to kind of let her know what's going on. But Anyway, so my spirit has told me to get her a Bible and buy it for her, and also my children, because I've never bought my children Bibles, and I've just been so, you know, but they have Qurans, and I'm just sad about that. I'm like so sad. When I was getting married to my husband, my Sunday school teacher, well, I have to have this history that my grandmother, I was raised by a Christian grandmother, but my mom died, and I have a long history, so, but anyway, I was raised, by the time I got to her, I was damaged goods, you know what I'm saying? I was 11 years old and broken, and because these adults in my life had totally destroyed me, or they just didn't want me, or they, you know, they just didn't want my responsibility of a child, and my father, my stepfather. Anyway, I might do a video about my history, and then maybe you could understand me better. But anyway, I got to my grandmother's house, and she was a devout Christian, and living with a devout Christian, she put God all the time, but she didn't know how to love. Like, you can be a Christian, but don't tell everybody they're going to hell. You know what I mean? Like, especially a young child that doesn't, you know, you're going to hell if you were, like, my grandmother would always tell me, you're going to hell because you wear your clothes like that. You know, my grandmother would tell me all those things, you know, and I just don't think that's the proper way to do it. And then she'd be mad. And then, so I would feel, and then that would make me do the complete opposite. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I went off track. When I was getting married to my husband, which is a Muslim, and, my grandfather had just died, and my Sunday school teacher came up to me, and he was like, I heard you're getting married to a Muslim man. And I was like, yes. And he said, I think you really need to think about that. And I was like, why? And he was like, because of your children. And I was like, oh, why? You know what I mean? And then he said, well, your children he will want to raise them as a Muslim. And, you know, I was just like stupid, and, you know, I just didn't want to listen. And so I was very fair warned about this. You know, God tried to warn me before I got myself into it, you know, and now I'm suffering the consequences. I recognize that was, God had put that on his heart to tell me, and I just like ignored him, you know, because I thought I was a Christian. I mean, to be honest, I thought I was a Christian, but I never was. I mean, I believed in God and professed in God, but I didn't walk in that way. And this is like a new thing with me, because I always confessed to be a Christian, but I really didn't understand what it meant to have a real relationship with God and put him first in your life. And anyway, did I go off track? Oh, why I'm here to get the Bibles, because I'm here in Aldi's, and I went to the regular Christian store, and they were like, the Bibles were like $40, and I was like, and I was going to give her one that I had, and God was like, no, I want you to get her a new one, you know, so, and then I looked, and they were like $50, and I was like, oh my God, you know, so I know that I bought my Bible here at Aldi's, the pink one, and it's so cute, and for like $7.99, so I'm going to go get my daughters and her, because the Lord had put that on my heart today, so that's what I'm doing. Also, which is really crazy, I watched this video about this Satanist, and he had converted to Christianity, and he was talking all about Halloween, and he was singing, and all that stuff I got from the trash and everything. So I have to get rid of it. I have to get rid of all my Halloween decorations. They're in my car. I'm going to show it to you. I'm not being stupid, but it's just like, oh my God, it's like, I was just so deceived in my walk with Jesus and God that I thought this was normal, and this is what they've done to most people. You know, but he said, you know, you put a jack-o'-lantern, that's for the devil. That is his holiday. It's like his Christmas, his resurrection, his everything, you know. And when I was packing my stuff up, and I felt like remorse about it, you know, like I bought this last year, this after Halloween. It was like this, it makes this big, skull, and it's like different colors. It's like a light, and it shines on, you know, the wall or whatever, the door, and it's a big skull, and I just loved it. I loved it so much, you know, and I was like, oh, and I'm having like, you know, but it's like, I'm getting rid of it because my spirit is telling me to, but it's like, it's hard. I'm finding it hard, you know, but anyway, I'm going to show you, and like all those things, and I think I'm going to put a link to the video, what I watched, if I can find it, so that you can watch, and maybe you can understand my madness a little bit, but, okay, bye. Joking about all the stuff that I'm getting rid of, and this I found in the trash. Actually, it's a pumpkin with a bee on it, and all the black plate and all this stuff I'm gonna take to Goodwill and get rid of it. But this is the light, and I just have such remorse for it, you know, like I think it's like so cool, but I have to do what my spirit's telling me. So bye devil. Anyway, and this too that I got out of the trash, and these, and my pumpkin sign that I was gonna make an H on it, but I'm gonna link the video below, and you'll see why. Anyway, yeah, so the madness is real.